Off. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to MGC Universe. This is your host, MGC, and we're starting a series of reaction videos. So this is React for React, and I have a special guest today. This guy, he was somewhat of a drum teacher for me, like towards the beginning of the quarantine. So introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is Travis Christopherson. I am a drum teacher, a drummer in Long Beach, California. I do vocals and saxophone also, but drums and percussion is my main thing. And I also manage a group on Facebook called My Fellow Artist, which promotes local live music, arts, and local businesses. So thank you so much for having me today. This is awesome.
No problem. And I definitely want somebody with your kind of background to review this, because this band is my favorite bass player and it's my favorite guitarist in Japan, probably the whole world. This bass player has been in 3 of my favorite bands. His name's Ikuo, and this is Ikuo, and this is my favorite solo project of his. And he's actually also the favorite bass player of, our mutual friend, Mr. Rainen Bozio. Shout out to you.
Wonderful. Good. Love you, buddy.
Hello.
Cool. Wonderful.
So here we go. Let's see. You should be able to see this. How's the volume on your end?
No volume. I just see it.
Oh, hold on a second. I think we might. Cool. Let's see. I didn't press 2 buttons.
Oh, good.
All right, let's do this.
Nice.
Not too loud, not too.
It's really quiet.
I'll turn it up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good volume?
If you can go any more, that'd be good.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Just because I'm doing it on a phone with no headphones. Nice. Very cool. Alrighty. I love the look of this. I love the red and the black. Very, very dominant. Very F sharp, if you will.
The name of the drummer's name, his name is Ken, or Ken T, or Kent. I don't know. It's one of those 3.
That's cool.
That guitarist, his name is Leda.
Neat.
And the bass player, that's Ikuo.
Okay. Very cool. And what's interesting too is that similar to, like, I heard a buddy of mine, Jesse Shade, talk about how Metallica is like all dominant and like everything's on a downbeat. And I noticed this band, everything is declarative. Everything is, on a downbeat, percussive. It's very rhythmic and it's very aggressively, wonderfully in your face, which is cool. Slap bass, stuff like that, like very, very percussive, edgy bass and edgy sound. And
it gets crazier and crazier as it goes, Travis. I must warn you.
That's cool. Just got that really cool cut.
The cool thing is they still keep like a pop song structure. Like you could still sing along with it.
Yeah. That's really, really cool. That's neat. That's pretty. That's really cool. They'd be awesome live, I'm sure, like to go to one of their concerts and just feel that energy, that like powerful energy. That's cool. Wonderful.
Oh, here you go. It's probably one of my favorite parts.
That's sweet. So intricately together, both rhythmically and melodically, and harmonically, and all the above. You know what I mean? But that's really, really, really neat. I'm sure they rehearse a lot and really take their show serious. You know what I mean? Really take their whole, their whole thing. Seriously, that's
really both the guitarist and the bass player are big time session guys in Japan.
Wonderful. I like how the drummer has one of his crashes suspended, hung from a stand, like upside down. I've seen that done. That kind of lets the cymbal ring out in a different way. Lets it ring out a lot, actually, and it feels different, which is kind of cool. Pretty unique. Yeah, his ride cymbal, or if that's He's got
It's
a
a
crash.
different. It's like a small kind of the thing over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
It's like
definitely.
a small china.
Okay, nice. Yeah, something crashable, whatever it is. He's like bashing it. Definitely bashing the shit out of it. That's wonderful. That's cool. Interesting. It's beautiful and interesting to hear like a melodic line, like a pretty melodic line over such aggressive, you know, treatment, like chordal surroundings, chordal structure, and like rhythmic stuff. That's
Especially in Japan, like you could get away with something like this over there because they're not they still embrace like the pop sensibilities, but at the same time they could go for like the high end, like Animals as Leaders instrumentals.
Yeah,
That's what, like, both the guitarist and bass player, they're like the Toto in Japan. That's like Steve
nice.
Lukather, and that's basically if you got Steve Lukather and Tony Levin,
That's cool.
but except with a little bit of Tosin Abasi mixed in with that
Yeah.
in there too.
Do you like Maximum the Hormone? Have you heard of
Oh
that?
yeah, oh yeah.
I would think I love them. They're awesome. Yeah, that it kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe almost a little bit. But
They're
I mean, wait,
very. I'd say
but
they have a lot of friends in common with Maximum the Hormone, and the bass player, he's in another band called Bolzaikin 88, and they're
oh wow,
basically Bolzaikin 88 is like the brother band of Maximum the Hormone to me. They're basically like cousins more or less. They have that sound.
that's
So
interesting. Cool.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's and what the main thing I wanted to get out of you is, what do you think of their drummer? Because I don't have enough knowledge as a drummer about like what his abilities are, or like how to measure up a drummer, like the second you hear them play a song, or what they're capable, what you see their limits, and what limits they lack, like if they don't have limits. So like what like seeing, his name is Ken, by the way, the name of the drummer, or Ken or Kent. So
cool. I love both drummers that hit really hard and drummers with finesse and jazz and that kind of thing too. But like some drummers like whatchamacallit, Ty Smith was the drummer from Bullets and Octane.
oh yeah, I like
and
that band.
he's same here. And he played for Guttermouth before, and he's one of those ones that's just real smacky and awesome, but he teaches, he's got really good, I mean, there's technique to playing loud. Yeah, absolutely. And I think another guy like John Dolmayan from System of a Down is wonderful. Even Lars is wonderful. I mean, everybody's got their commentary on these different guys, but you have to be so confident, and you have to really know the music, because if you're going to hit a downbeat, there's no hesitation. Everything is bop, 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 bop. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is has to be that way. Also, drummers, I mean, like, huge pop icon, Travis Barker, one of those ones that lifts his hand, like wants you to see what he's doing to make that rock show happen.
And so, I still can't believe he played with Anti-Mask with Omar Rodriguez Lopez and Cedric.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, at the drive-in Mars Volta, like that. It was such an interesting, because you get both. I think he wasn't in there at the same time as Flea, but it's like Blink-182 and Red Hot Chili Peppers combined with Mars Volta to make Anti-Mask.
I love Flea. Actually, my drum teacher, Scott Rosner, before Chad Smith was in the band, he recorded with Flea and Hillel before Hillel died, and then they got the new guitar. So they had a couple, John Frusciante. Didn't they have the guitar player from Jane's Addiction? His name's is out of my head right now. But that guy.
Not Navarro, Frusciante?
Dave Navarro briefly played for Chili Peppers, I believe.
Yeah, because those are the only two I can name, is Frusciante and Navarro.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So let's we'll play your recommendation right now.
Yeah.
And because this is React for React, so we're gonna go with They Might Be Giants. I'm very familiar with this group, but not this song in particular though. I think I've only heard one by them, Like I haven't dived too deeply in with them yet.
Oh, I love them. You'll love it.
React for React. Let's do this. Oh, let's see. Once again, I forgot. This is one of the tricks you got to remember to press the 2 buttons whenever you share with this.
Oh, so. Cool. Nice.
The statue got me high. The statue got me high. The monument of granite Santa beam into my eye. The statue made me die. The statue made me die. It took my hand, it killed me, and it turned me to the sky. The stone had called to me, and now I see the things the stone has shown to me. A rock that spoke a word, can be heard. And though I once preferred a human being's company, they failed before the monolith that towers over me. The statue got me high. The statue got me high. The truth is where the sculptor's chisel chipped away the line. The statue made me fry. The statue made me fry. My cup contained a furnace where there used to be a guy. The stone had called to me, and now I see the things the stone has shown to me. A rock that spoke a word, be heard. And as the screaming fire engine siren filled the air, the evidence had vanished from my charred and smoking chair. And what they found was just a statue standing where the statue got me high. And what they found was just a statue standing where the statue got me high. And now it is your turn. Your turn to burn. The stone it calls to you. You can't refuse to do the things it tells you to. And as the screaming fire engine siren fills the air, the evidence will vanish from your charred and smoking chair. And what they found was just a statue standing where the statue got me high. And what they'll find is just a statue standing where the statue got you high.
There we go.
Cool, huh?
So basically it's like I think sometimes Zoom can be kind of tricky with the audio. Sometimes like when you talk, it cuts out and whatnot.
It was a little hard, but we may do one. I thought it was nice.
Yeah, the show must go on.
Very smooth. Very smooth. Yeah.
That's how we do. I gotta say, it's like I think the universe is telling me to get an accordion at some point in time.
Yeah. Be fun. Do it, please. Yeah. Cool.
Especially because I just watched another show, this Chinese reality show, where it's basically like there used to be like the American Idol producers had a show called American Band. I'm not sure if you remember that show when it was on.
Yeah.
So they're doing that over in China. They're doing a band competition show for the one who gets the most votes, goes to the next round until there's an eventual winner. And one of the bands that was in that competition was basically just one guy playing accordion and another dude just playing acoustic guitar. It's just a duo.
Oh, okay, dude. Nice, cool.
And here's the craziest thing about their image. The guy playing accordion, just from like the waist up, like he's wearing like dress pants, a leather jacket. He's got his hair like styled like Johnny Depp in Cry Baby, the whole
Yeah.
Not
Nice.
like almost a pompadour, but like parted to the side, and he's like real fancy, but like he's just wearing sandals, and then the other guy playing guitar, he's an older dude with Elvis hair, and he's also wearing sandals. They wear sandals like nonstop, and they play on the streets like anytime they can get. It's almost like a, what was it, Violent Femmes kind of feel, like violent,
Yeah.
like kind of like Violent Femmes meets like Chinese street music. It's like
Yeah.
it's like I want to put it simply, these guys don't give a, about anything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why it's like the universe is telling me to get an accordion and
That's cool.
and a square shaped guitar after watching that, and an astronaut suit.
Yeah. The guy I saw open up for the Might Be Giants was this guy, John Cunningham. So it was a third John in the show. It's kind of funny. But yeah, his stage name was Cornmo, and he had like an Elvis jumpsuit, kind of a chubby guy, cape, pearl white accordion, and he had like the most rock and roll Freddie Mercury voice. It was the coolest. It was the cool.
Was it him by himself?
By himself solo. He had a drumstick taped to his shoe, and he had a little splash cymbal on the floor, and he would kick it every once in a while for like an accent, like on like a downbeat. And he played. He covered "We Are the Champions," and the whole audience was so with him and sang, and he gave like his motivational speech in the middle.
That's incredible. Like one man performances are like so. Yes. Like they're probably, that's probably like the ballsiest, that as it gets. Like I'm kind of, this is where I'm really optimistic about the future. Like I wonder how many one-man bands are going to finally be able to do performances once we get those artificial intelligence robots to play shows with us.
Yes, I mean literally. Oh my goodness.
Like maybe you could get one robot to play 5 instruments, because you could just give them more arms, basically. Yeah. So you could have like a 3-man band that basically sounds like an orchestra. Or a man and 2 robots, basically.
Oh my goodness. All those limbs could have drums, bass. Oh my goodness. Wowza. Yeah.
All right. You can plug your stuff and we'll sign out on this.
Yeah. Actually, I've got something in the works that's kind of hush hush, but I will say that it's going to be exciting, and basically it's going to be a facility where we're going to have a recording studio and can do live streaming. And it's interesting that you said it's single person or duo or what have you. We agreed to do social distance concerts, as far as we'll have maybe 6-7 in the studio max as far as for live performances, but the performers will be single, duo, and max trio. And we'll hook up Venmo, and we'll get some local and just any performers paid, and help the community, and so that's a project I got going. So that's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
I'd be down to play that. Is it in Long Beach?
It'll be in Long Beach. Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow. I'm pretty excited. And my bass player actually lives there.
Where are you again? Where are you located?
Pomona.
Hey, that's right. Okay, nice. Yeah. Long Beach. Born and raised in Long Beach. So yeah, come on down.
Thank you guys for tuning in to MGC Universe React for React. Thanks for listening to us just shoot shit on YouTube. This is how musicians talk. This is like, if you want to see what our conversations are like, this is pretty much kind of how it is. There's always like a lot of reference points for like stuff to look up. Sometimes it goes over your head, sometimes it goes under. Who knows? All right, tune in for the next React. We're gonna do a whole series of this. And if you would like to be you don't have to be a musician. If you want to be on this show, just send me a message either on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, MGC_TGOM, MGC Universe on Twitter and on YouTube. Tune in. We got these coming out almost like every day. We're filming them, a whole bunch of these. Join us soon. Let's see.